Welcome again, Aquarius, May 2015 with your monthly horoscope. I'm Dadhichi from astrological.com.au. You need strategies for dealing with people, but more so with family members, I think. At least with those you work with or you casually associate with, you can sort of go, no, I've had enough, walk out of there and go home. But when you're living with people that are creating strife and giving you some flack, it's important for you to work on the strategy. I think I talked about it last month, the fact that there is a high degree of sensitivity in your nature, so it bodes well for you to consider the aspects right now and the transits of the Sun, Mars, and having had Mercury here in the 4th house of your horoscope, family, to figure out a way to deal with that, particularly as this month your new moon does take place on the 18th in this area of your domestic sphere. So dealing with family members, relatives, I think this month can take a turn for the better, in that you're able to somehow see that, before jumping the gun, you can actually study people's behavior, and more importantly, you can study their motives. Motives to me are more important than the actions themselves, and that's a big mistake people make when it comes to the issue of karma as well. What a person does, for example, a soldier killing someone in a war is far different to a back lane murderer shooting someone for their wallet. The action is the same, but the intention is completely different. So I think that's what I'm seeing for you here, and this is one of the themes of the month here. The 4th house, it has to do with your family life. It has to do with your domestic property, where you live, how comfortable you are in that scenario where you're living, and how it is you can make peace in that particular area. We see Mercury moving out of this 4th sector immediately on the 1st of the month into the 5th house. They're not actually conjoining with Venus, but occupying the same space. So you can shift, for the time being anyhow, that energy into communicating with lovers, with children particularly. There could be a very strong link with your children, or younger people for that matter, if you're older, in a sense that you can gain something from them. And this takes you up to the 19th, really, when Mercury, that planet, goes into its retrograde motion. So that can show, some setbacks there in your communication with these people, and some challenges to maybe meet them on their level, rather than, as I said at the outset, being overly reactive to patterns of behavior that don't fit with your model. You are rather a revolutionary sort of spirit. You have to be patient with people in terms of them catching up to you. Your relationships will go well. You've got the position of Jupiter in the 7th house. That will continue there for the next few months. And that can be a very nice background to any of these fluctuating circumstances, retrogression of planets, so on and so forth. It's interesting to note too that you're going to have some deep and serious thought about your friendships this month, due to the opposition aspect of Mercury to Saturn, which is they're still occupying your 11th house of friendships, and will do so for a couple of years. So getting down deeply and thinking how you can relate to them, how you can accommodate their differences of style, their ideals, their philosophies, so on and so forth. That's also a very important component of what's happening this month. Sun moves to the 5th house, then Mercury conjoins Mars in the 5th house. That's on the 24th and the 27th. And then the Sun conjoins Mercury in the 5th house on the 31st. So that focus, which was initially on your family life, finding strategies to deal with them, shifts to the more romantic, amorous, creative and competitive 5th house towards the last week of the month. Keep in touch with me if you want. Down there you can leave your notes. In the meantime, join me at astrology.com.au for more detailed analysis of your daily, monthly and yearly needs. Horoscopes are all there for you, absolutely free. And for those of you wanting a more personal reading, one-on-one with me or some of my associates, you can also do that at the site. Look forward to your company again next month. Good luck. Take care. Bye.